Nothing equals sense. Rapping like a thunderbolt, echoing through your heartbeat. Feeling really wonderful when you're with the one. Never know if you have heard every tone of black hole. Just my breath to repeat.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn.
What's up, Knights Nation? It's Friday, so you know what that means. Another exciting episode of Friday Nights Live with your host, the Beige Saiyan. Today, I have a very special guest joining me. The man in the chair. The man, the myth, the legend, Flippy.
Hi, I'm Flippy. My mic was still muted, sorry. I'm new to this. I'm new to having to be like on air and running the show at the same time because it's not like just streaming. You know, I'm actually doing multiple things. Like within that 30-second intro, I had to get the logo over here, like right where my finger is. I had to get the titles running, get that intro bumper to run, and yeah, I forgot to unmute my mic.
No, that's all good. I mean, as you just heard, it's like normally Flippy is behind the chair, but today we pulled him from his seat, we dragged him up the stairs, and we put him in this chair. And
This chair is comfier than mine, even though it's the same
I was
chair.
gonna say, are they the same chair?
They are, but mine has like probably almost 1,000 hours of sit in it already in like 3 months, which is impressive. But yeah,
True. It's just because you're always running the events.
everything, yeah.
I was saying because you got hired a couple months, you've been working our events, but we officially announced you a couple months ago.
Yeah, I officially joined the Knights full time back in the beginning of November when I got out of the Marine Corps.
And it's just
But before that, I had been working for Knights for about a year. My first event with Knights was the Nights Before Christmas in 2020.
oh, okay.
Yep, going back a while.
And what game was that? Was that
That was Valorant. It was one of our Valorant events.
Now, I was gonna say, how do you what's your favorite event that you've run so far? If you had to pick one.
Out of all of them, it would either be the CS Revival we did back last June, or just any of our Apex events. Those two games are absolutely my favorite in terms of competitive play. So those are definitely way up there on the list.
Okay. Then I was gonna say, I know we recently had the Valorant page, and now we have another big Valorant tournament coming up. How does it what's your mindset of producing all that? Because like for everyone who doesn't see it, like there's a lot of work that he does behind the screens, like switching, putting all the right graphics up, and all that stuff.
My mindset, honestly, at this point, it's kind of become a bit English. It's hard to English. But the actual like shows themselves have become more or less normalized to the point where I can just open the same preset file, replace one or two ads or whatever, and go with it. So it's kind of the same thing every week.
I was gonna say, how long have you been producing and doing this?
Oh goodness. Producing itself, I would say probably 3 years now, 3 to 4 years or so. But before that, I was a Counter-Strike observer, so I was involved in the production community and esports broadcast stuff.
And what eventually, like, Beige, before to hear sound like he's coming on. I'm sorry, Champ Heroes Brown.
I'm working on it. but blame me, blame production, NA production, Keck W.
But I was just say, like, what got you into doing production and all that type of stuff? It's like the thing most people don't think about, but it's an integral part of these events.
Yeah, so like within a event, you typically have like your casters, your observer, and your production. And at the scale I was at the time, I was actually doing all three. So I was doing a little bit of casting, observing the matches myself, and pushing the stream out to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, wherever. As we kind of scaled up, or I scaled up in the scene, I would start working with other casters, and at the time, it just made sense from like a syncing standpoint of syncing audio and video for me to observe and produce. Just so that way there's not like sending feed to two other people and they're out of sync with each other kind of thing. Which happens a lot if there's a caster doing it and they have a co-caster. There's a lot of sync issues that naturally happen and can't do much about it just because the internet is the internet. Things take time. Nothing is instant.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just learned more and more things like it started in Counter-Strike. There's a program called Half-Life Advanced Effects, which allows you to basically pull data in and out of the game in different ways and get more advanced camera stuff in the game. So I learned how to work in that, which is more code-based. And then from that, I kind of branched into like custom HUDs in Counter-Strike. And then it just kind of progressed where the shows got bigger and bigger. So eventually I was like, all right, I need something better than just OBS to work with.
Yeah.
So I bit the bullet, dropped a vMix license, started learning the ins and outs of it, and it's now just
been going. How long did it take you to learn all that? Like, would you say like how? I'm like, and how would you, if you were trying to, someone was interested in getting into it, what would you say is like the first route to go about doing it?
Learning the different types of inputs and the different technologies behind it. So like there's physical and virtual inputs. So like, for example, the camera that we're looking at is a physical input. It comes down through a cable, goes from there down to my basement where it's plugged into my computer. And then there's also virtual inputs like the logo spinning up here, the name that's about to pop up. All that kind of stuff is more or less graphics stuff, which is virtual. So, and then from there, just learning how to more or less manage all of that and how to organize kind of like a show. Because one show, I'll have upwards of 2,000 files.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. So within all your experience in like hosting all these events, do you have any like crazy stories of like something that normally wouldn't happen that happened that like caught you off guard, or like you're like?
There's been a few instances where like, so I run vMix and then I have a separate encoder that actually does all the magic and pushes the stream. So sometimes vMix will just decide it doesn't want to work anymore. And I'll be sitting there, vibing, show's great, and then all of a sudden, nothing. And I'm just like, huh. So at that point, I'm panicking, and I got a like technical difficulty screen I use, and I'll just throw that up, and it's actually, hang on, we can actually give them a preview of that.
We're gonna show you guys first-hand experience.
Where is this? Like literally, you'll see the entire technical difficulty screen in like 3, 2, 1. But yes, like sometimes tech difficulties happen. I'll have to throw that up. I decided to just write off the meme of in a production bad kind of thing. Just it's just a funny thing that people will, in the esports community will have a giggle at, and it's like, yeah, I understand things broke. I can't do anything about things breaking. Like doesn't matter how much you pre-plan, something will break.
I would say, like, so with your experience, I know you have you work with a lot of casters and observers. How would you say the crowd is with the people who do all that?
Passionate. There's a lot of people who are very passionate about working and doing their work well. And it's just finding the people that are also passionate and kind of fit the goal of the show. Because like there can be a really good caster, but if he doesn't kind of fit the style of the show that I'm going for, then it's what it is.
Do you have a particular scene that you like working with the most?
Scene like
gaming scene, like you like running their events more than anything.
Apex.
Apex.
Apex players are by far the greatest players I deal with. Really? I love them.
They're like the most chill, I assume.
They're there because they want to play the game and they're passionate about playing the game. They don't care about the drama and all that. They're just like video games.
Who would you say is the most difficult to mess around with? Like, the Shin gives you the most problems.
Valorant. I can't deny.
You can't lie. Yeah. I gotta be real. It's like their scene they give me the most issues out of everyone.
It gives me some headaches.
I've seen you ban people in the Twitch chat. Like, it's rare that I've seen you do it, but it's like you kick people out. You're like, yo, you're doing too much.
Oh yeah. Like one big thing with me is like, you can disrespect me all you want, but don't disrespect like my friends and my staff. So like I have people there to work and cast a video game, And if chat's over here being like, oh my God, Caster's so bad. And,
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
or like obvious like discrimination issues, then I'm just like, boom, no questions. But sometimes you'll see me in the chat playing with them if they're just being dumb, like straight dumb.
They're not being rude and trying to be offensive. Like, they're like, I'm just cracking a joke.
Or no, they're like legitimately they're idiots, like rude idiots. But you'll see me just meme them out and make them look like complete morons.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
While I'm running a tournament.
I mean, I've seen your handiwork too, because my favorite thing is, like, during our stream is the flippy cam. Whenever.
Oh, so that camera's just a still picture.
That's just a still picture?
Yeah. I don't actually like usually put my camera on stream. I'm usually not dressed appropriately for streaming.
I was
working.
I remember you were telling me a story about someone who was like, the moment they went off, they walked off, and you're like, yo, where's your pants at?
I mean, that's happened more than once. Like, God, I couldn't count it on two hands how many casters I've seen stand up when they're not like on screen, just no pants, and I'm like, oh, alrighty, you know, it makes sense though, like especially since like
everything's indoors.
Yeah, especially since everything went remote, it makes sense. Like you're in front of your camera lights, like it's hot in front of these lights.
Yeah, true.
So you gotta breathe, and it is what it is.
But I could see you setting someone up like, hey, I'm gonna need all the casters to stand up on the air, do some jumping jacks, so you don't pull no hammies. And
so speaking of jumping jacks, there are times where I will tell casters, hey, you're falling asleep, go do 10 jumping jacks. Because I'll notice it either in the way they talk, the way they're sitting or something. I can he's getting tired. Hey, go do 10 jumping jacks real quick.
And then get them all right.
Yep.
Get them going again, fix their mood and everything.
Yep, get them moving. A lot of what I do is kind of that like talent management and their personality is a lot of what I deal with. So knowing how to work with each individual person is a very integral part of production.
Honestly, how is it working with some of my favorite ones? Ravishing, he's one of my favorite casters. How is it working with Ravishing and like Keg?
So Ravish, he's a character. I love that dude. I love his casting. It's fantastic. He brings a lot of energy to the table. So it gives me a lot of more creative freedom where I can play with the actual sound of his voice versus like worrying about what is he saying because he's kind of established what kind of caster he is where I don't have to think about it.
Then I was gonna say that there's Kegs also, like there's a.
Yeah, Keg is a great one as well. He's one of my more reliable casters, I'll say, in terms of like scheduling and whatnot typically. Like I could hit him up day of an event and he's like, yeah, I'll be on in 2 hours.
See, that's dope. Like, it's nice to have people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, but like you build connections. Again, you've been doing it for a couple of years now, and it's like you run events.
And I've been in esports since 2008, 2009.
Oh, really?
So I've been around, yeah. I come from a competitive Battlefield background. I competed a little bit in Counter-Strike, so that's Counter-Strike is where I got most of my like nowadays connections from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was it competing in Counter-Strike?
I was at low tier, like
low tier.
main was as high as I ever got. And the way it goes in Counter-Strike is open, intermediate, main, advanced, challenger now is what it's called, and then pro league. So I was like right in the middle, bottom middle of competitive.
So did you ever get to play against the other Counter-Strike players on our team, like Jasper, James, or?
No, they were above my level.
They were above you? Okay.
Yeah, they were way above my pay grade. But I did play against some people that are at that level now. Like back in the day, probably a few years back actually, I ran into someone that plays now for Liquid, just on ESEA, plugging it out.
Oh, for real? No, that's pretty dope. I would say we're hitting close to a commercial break, and we're gonna be, when we come back, I'll be going one-on-one with Flippy and Tony Hawk.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get stomped. It's gonna be hilarious. We'll see y'all soon.
We'll see how this goes. And we're back. And I'm about to go one-on-one against Flippy and Tony Hawk. I don't know why you let him pick the game because it's going to put me at a disadvantage. But before that happens, I think I have to compliment you on those stylish pink HyperX Cloud.
Yes, they are absolutely amazing. I usually don't use like gaming headsets when I play. I use my production headphones for everything just because I'm used to the way they sound, but these are a very close second for the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn.
I agree with you. I have a pair myself at home, and that's my favorite thing about them. They're extremely soft, like where sometimes I forget I have them on.
Yeah, like even with glasses that, Zinnies, gotta love them. They don't like crush my head, which I found is an issue with a lot of headsets.
I get that. Yeah, that's what I always hear about my friends who wear glasses and they have to put a headset on. But let's hit into this game and let's see how I do.
It's going to be hilarious. That's your X button?
All right.
There you go. Do you want to be Tony Hawk?
I'm going to be Tony Hawk.
You want to be Tony?
I want to be Tony.
So there's a bunch of different modes. There's like Trick Attack, which is just high score runs. Scoring Challenge, reach the target score, you win. Highest Combo, you reach a combo score, you win. Tagging, graffiti kind of thing. That's a fun one, but it's kind of weird. Horse, which is you have to match combo score back to back.
I cannot do that.
And straight up tag, like tag you're it.
Let's play some tag.
You want to do tag first?
Let's play some tag.
All right, let's find a good map for tag. You know what? Downhill Jam might be a great one for this.
All right.
Because it is straight up just like a slope.
Really?
Yeah. So this could get interesting. I've never played this game mode actually. Out of all the game modes in here, this is the one I've never touched.
I had to do something to help me out. All right, who's it first?
I don't know. Oh, it's going to decide in 10 seconds.
Oh, this is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, you're it. You know what that means?
That I'm probably gonna stay it. Oh.
Yep, I just used game mechanics to get away from you.
No, get over here. Oh, damn. I better call the hospital because I'm getting messed up right now. I learned earlier today, everyone, too, that back when it was a young Flippy, he was a sponsored skateboarder. Why don't you tell people about that?
Yeah, I was sponsored by a local shop when I was like 13, 14. Just for skating. What?
Oh, God.
And
Bro.
yeah, I just...
let me tag you.
I mean, I'm standing still. You can see where I'm at. We're in split screen.
All right, okay. Oh, you're up there? I can't get up there.
Yeah, you can. Okay, I mean, physics say you can because I got up here. I'm even sitting down up here.
Oh, this guy, this is not fair.
Here, I'll come skate.
Yeah, I was like, come skate. At least dodge me.
I don't even know where you are.
I am. Okay, I see you. All right. We're gonna do this. Let me. All right, okay, we're gonna tag him, and then we're gonna run. All right. Boom. You were just there.
I went back to the top.
All right. As you guys, no time to celebrate. Okay, wait. I think.
What's up?
Ah.
You good?
I'm good. I'm good. I think I'll do better if you're it first.
You think so?
I have a feeling. I have a feeling I'll do better. Like, as you see, look, I used to play this game when I was younger, but it's been years since I've played this game. So I'm like, I most definitely feel rusty. And then when I was practicing, and when I was practicing earlier today, it had the balance, like straight balance. I don't got that no more. All right. Alright. Come here, Flippy. Let me tag you real quick. Let's see how long it takes for you to tag me. It might not take that long, to be honest.
Where'd you go?
I'm trying to turn. Okay, there you are. Let's see. Yeah! Let's see you catch me now. Oh crap! No, don't. I feel like as long as I run into the wall, my wall tactic did not work. I'm happy this isn't like a voodoo doll because Tony Hawk would be in a lot of pain right now, and he would not appreciate me. All right, okay, I'm on my way. I'm slowly making on my way. I was gonna sing a song. It's like you ever heard a song? It was in White Chicks. It was Terry Crews.
And I need you.
And I miss you. Yeah, that one. That's the song.
Me, by the way.
I realized that. I wasn't making that jump. That was fast. Okay.
Yeah, came in behind you. Oh,
yeah, let's go. Yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, you thought you had me. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna just glide on by, people. Use the falling into a wall to trick them. Yeah, what now, Flips? You thought you had the advantage, but now I learned the ways. He would be dead right now.
Well, that...
I may have gotten a little cocky. I'll admit it. It's okay. I think I can tag you again. As long as... Hey, stop going high. Okay, he dropped down. We're gonna catch him off guard. Oh, no, we're not gonna catch him off guard because I'm gonna get hit. I'm just happy I lasted longer than last time.
Time to hide. Again.
Well, you know what?
What's up?
Let's try trick attack.
You want to do 5 minute or 2 minute?
Let's do 2 minutes. I don't think I can last 5 minutes.
All right. Let's go to a fun one. What is...
The Dirty Bird of PA.
Go to a kind of a classic level, School 2. From Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
All right.
One of my favorite.
One of your favorite ones?
Yep. So this is just get a high score. That's it.
All right.
You get 2 minutes.
Oh, crap. Is that school?
Yep, it's time to go to school. Come
No,
on.
I don't want to go to
Thank you,
school.
Oh, I broke it.
Yeah. Did they deduct points off of you for that?
What's up?
They deduct... Why is he trying to hit us?
He's not trying. You know what? I'm gonna go for the secret area.
Wait, there's a secret area?
Yeah. Hang on. I wonder if I can get it first try.
Oh.
Alright, if I can even get in the starting spot to get to it before having issues.
I'm getting balled up. I would say I know recently you said you had watched the Valorant match yesterday. What was your thoughts on it?
On our teams?
Yeah.
Cloud9 played a good game. So did we. Just Cloud9 was they came out dubbed. That's.
Mm-hmm.
not really any one fault of anything. It was just they had a better third map.
Mm-hmm. You know what I did? I liked seeing from our team. Then it's not. I'm being a little biased because it's the Knights, but it was like everyone before the game started was saying, we're gonna get swept. Like they said, our team stood no chance, and we literally brought Cloud9 down to the wire each time. I had a feeling I couldn't see you no more.
So the secret area on this map is actually from Carlsbad High School in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like direct, like foot for foot, the exact same.
Oh, that score. That score's pretty rough.
Could be worse.
I thought I was doing better. I would say if this was real life skateboarding, but no, I feel like this would probably be a lot worse. If it was real life skateboarding, I'd be jacked up a lot more, and we'd probably have to call 911, and it would not be a good time. You know what? Let's go one more round. Let's test my luck, and we're hoping for the best.
All right, we can hope for the best. Prepare for the
What if
worst.
you played with one hand?
That's actually impossible.
One hand in your nose.
I can try it.
Yeah, I got a chance now, party people.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me change this to trick attack then, because I had it on high combo.
Sorry, trick attack. Playing against Flippy while he uses his right hand and his nose. I'm gonna win.
What would it be? No, that'd be easier.
How do you have a special already?
Oh, I don't know. Must have glitched out.
Ah. I had a feeling. I feel like his nose is not being used right now.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't touching it. I just pulled it down to No, I think something is. I might actually have like cheats on by accident. Yeah.
Do you have cheats on?
I think so. Hang on, because I'm not touching anything, and my balance isn't moving.
See, I had a feeling I would have won if it wasn't for that. You know, having to play against a pro like me, you gotta add some cheats.
Yeah, I was playing with some stuff a while back, so that's why.
This is giving me a memory of last week when you stopped me from winning golf with friends.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Keep quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, actually balance is impossible.
You don't need to balance.
If I'm in a lip trick or a grind, I do. Or a manual.
I feel bad for everyone watching Tony Hawk get balled up right now.
Oh, yep, no, balance is actually impossible.
It's impossible to play with your nose?
If I'm trying to do any grinds, yes.
Can you do a trick with your nose?
Yeah, I've been doing tricks with my nose.
Okay, I'm starting to figure out where I mess up at. Ah. See, this has made the match a little bit more fair.
I still have almost over double your score. Playing with my nose.
Jasper did warn me you play this game all the time.
And did you listen to his warning?
No. I thought my old school nostalgia bones would be able to bring back the memories, but no, they betrayed me, and I'm just face planting multiple times. Oh yeah.
I'm kind of stuck to like doing like simple moves too, because I can't really like keep a manual or anything. Ugh. Ow, that hurts. That hurts my nose.
It's karma for last week. Yeah, people. I don't know what to say. I just
I know what to say. I'm better at you than this game.
You play this game all the time. It's unfair.
You play our pros in games they are pro in. I'm not a pro Tony Hawk player.
True. But you could have went easy on me.
I did. I used my nose.
You should have used your other hand.
Why?
It would have put the odds in my favor, most likely.
If I used my nose on like this?
Buttons, yeah.
Nah. Because you have to literally keep A held down, or X. So it could not have happened.
So you could have held the button down with your nose, and then like use your cheek as a combo. You know what I mean? Like, just tilt your face.
The tongue.
Yeah, use the tongue.
Our camera guy saying use the tongue. Oh lordy.
I mean, you don't know what might have some taste to it.
No, I don't want to taste my controller. That sounds like no fun for anybody involved.
It's a bad time.
Yeah.
But what about your OnlyFans?
We can't talk about that.
All right, party people. We're gonna hit to a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna get some final words from the man, the myth, the legend, Flippy. And we're back. I mean, as you could have clearly saw, Flippy out here cheating, using cheats because he knows.
That doesn't explain how I got like 20 times your score.
I felt bad. That's probably what it was. Never mind. I was just bad at this game. I can't accept it.
It happens. We're not. I mean, last week did you end up beating out Keith last week?
I did beat out Keith. So
even with my sabotage, right?
I'm currently, because we don't count Jasper in that because he had assists, but I technically beat the guest.
Yeah.
So I'm currently 2 in like 5?
4?
2 to 4, 2 to 5.
Who all have we had since we started? So we had Omar.
Omar beat me.
Destroyed you.
First game was really. I took him to overtime. I'll say that.
Was that when he was playing one-handed?
He was playing one-handed the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's a pro.
Okay.
You gotta put some
who was
handicap him. It was Fairsley. Gears of War.
Gears, yep. You got demolished. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was not a good time.
Who was after that? Was DeWay after that?
No, John Beast. But we didn't get to play. Oh yeah,
we had console compatibility.
Yeah, we
Yep.
brought the wrong Xbox.
Yeah, that happens. Then we had PK DeLeon, where you bodied him in Smash. Not expected. And then we had Keith, where
Don't shake your head.
you ended up topping him in golf, even with me trying to actively sabotage you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah. So
I got 2 dubs.
You're 2 and 3 then.
So we're gonna have to run it back one of these days. We'll play a game that's in my favor, correct?
Okay, I'm down.
Super Smash.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
In 64 only.
Okay, I'm fine. I like it that way.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. Like
I played 64.
These new controllers just feel weird in my hands. I'm like that in 64. You're doing this dance the whole time.
That's why I got the Pro controller, because the Switch is like the analogs are cool and all, but it's just like for playing like competitive Smash, it is not a good time.
Not the move. Yeah, I feel that.
But I'm also used to playing Smash on a keyboard though, because like playing the ROMs on we had the ROMs back on when I was in high school, and we had all the computers. We put ROMs on all.
Oh yeah, we did something similar when I was in high school, but we did it with. This is gonna date the heck out of me. It was a new release, Halo Combat Evolved.
What is that?
Yeah, the original. We had a file share server for our computer network that all the students had free use of. So one day I brought in a CD with the Halo files on it, loaded it up, and said, hey, copy it to your desktop when you get there, and you can play. I had it fully portable, ready to go for everyone to use.
How did it run? So did you host like tournaments and stuff at school?
No, because the teachers didn't know it was there.
Oh, see, our librarian knew she was cool with us doing it. They're like, hey, you guys are.
But no, our school actually let us use a couple of the computer labs for small LANs for Counter-Strike, actually, because we probably had 30 to 40 players in my high school. So if we wanted to have a LAN night and just kind of come in and play games, we could talk to the people and to the administrators, and they'd be like, yeah, I mean, y'all don't really cause issues, you know, you're not vandalizing the school when you do it. So yeah, we'll let you in here, we'll get somebody to come supervise, and you can run a tournament.
See, the worst thing we'd always do was we'd get too hyped and a little too loud. But we're also in the library, so the teacher.
Yeah, we got one of the computer labs that was actually detached from the rest of the school, so they didn't have to like unlock everything either. It was just one person, one of the teachers, computer science teacher that would come. We would disconnect everything from the actual network and build our own network. So we also kind of used it as a learning tool with computer networking, which in the like late 2010 or late 2000, so like 2007, 2010, it wasn't nearly as common for everybody to know about like IP address, subnetting, stuff like that. So it was nice for me at the time, I was experienced in it, to kind of help teach that kind of real-world application of networking. Okay. Other than just, oh, I have 1,000 computers I need to hook up. How do I do it? Okay. It's like, well, not only do you have to get 40 computers working, but every connection needs to have low latency, quality of service checks, all of that stuff.
Okay, that's intriguing, to be honest. I'm like, and how old were you when you were doing all this?
15, 16.
I know people to this day older than that who still probably could not do that. So that's
I mean, even right now, like everything, this computer that you're reading, or we're reading chat off of this laptop. There's another computer over there, computer upstairs. All that is on one network right now.
Crazy stuff. What else did you say? So now, just for PK Carlos, we got some events coming up.
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
We got a lot of events.
We did announce 200 events.
Over. I think the total count came up closer to like 220, which is mind-blowing. Not all of them are broadcasted. Thank goodness. I would cry.
Same here.
That would be a lot of work. But coming up soon, we have Knights Valkyrie Series, our actual first all-women's Rocket League tournament. So.
Do we know who's all competing in it, like a few of the teams?
I haven't seen the team list, honestly, because I'm working broadcast side. I usually don't pay too much attention to the team stuff. And then we have our Knights Gauntlet the day after. So 1920th Valkyrie Series, 21st, 22nd, 23rd is Knights Gauntlet. And unfortunately, it already got announced, but FaZe and 100 Thieves are dropping out. But there are still plenty of crazy teams playing in that. It's going to be a great event, and I'm excited for it.
I was going to say, I know we have our academy team. I think both our academy team and our main Valor team are competing in it.
I haven't seen the list too much.
Yeah, I was like, but I remember there are still a bunch of big names, and it's 64 teams.
Yeah, 64 teams. We like to spin it up to 64 every now and then. Normally they're only 32, but we like to bump it up to 64 every now and then, depending on demand, just to get more people into the competitive scene, give more people that experience.
And then I know after those two, we have a Halo tournament soon coming up.
Yep, the 20, I can't remember if it's Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, but it's next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yep.
Is it, it's, signups are full, correct? No.
I do not believe they're full for the Halo tournament.
So you're saying...
And then we also have the KVL Creator Showdown directly after the Halo tournament as well.
All these events. You're a busy man, Flippy.
I am.
Very busy man. It's like... Still, 200... I don't think anyone else does that many events. Is there anyone?
No. Not good events, at least.
Yeah. Get on Flippy and Jasper's level.
Yeah, basically, like, when it comes down to it, it really is Jasper handling, like, the administration of the tournament, and I'm just worried about the show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where our direction of responsibilities are, is he worries about the actual competitive side of things. I worry about how it looks to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you do an amazing job. All our events look amazing, so.
I know, it's because I do them.
You bastard. But we're at the final moments of tonight's episode. Do you have any last words you want to say to friends, family, loved ones, the PK staff and crew?
Final words. Head over to pks.gg/Zinni if you want some glasses like mine. They're amazing. They do actually work great at blocking blue light. That's not a paid ad statement either. Like, this is me saying this. So it's great. Sheets has some amazing stuff as well. They were kind enough to feed us tonight. Powered by Sheets sliders. My stomach is tonight.
See, I'm more of the chicken thinner guy.
Hey, that's fair. I can respect it. I'm a burger fan. Other than that, I can't really think of anything.
All right. Well, thank you, Flippy, for being an amazing guest.
Always. It's what I do.
And thanks to you, all the lovely people who tuned in for tonight's special episode with Flippy. So make sure to tune in next week for I may be getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Find out next time on Friday Nights Live. Peace out. What's up, Knights Nation? I'm the Bay Saiyan, and this is the Knights Update. First things first, join us in congratulating McCoombots, led by our very own Coach McLando for winning the Knights Arena Spring Bash. We would also like to congratulate Dezo and Team Mexico for winning the Knights Arena NA Showdown. Our next piece of news is a little bit rough. Sadly, the PK Valorant team got swept by Team Optic 0-2 in the VCT North Challengers. Now on to some happier news. The PK Halo team proved once again why there are Latin Kings. They won the ACS Open Series again for the 100th time, I believe. Make sure to kick off spring with a bang by checking the 9th Gauntlet on March 21st through the 23rd. Check it as 64 teams duke it out for a piece of that $5,000 cash prize. Have you ever wondered what it's like being a coach for a Valorant team? Well, head over to our YouTube channel to check out the latest episode of Friday Nights Live, hosted by me, the Bay Saiyan, as I sit down and speak with our very own Keith LaFortune as he talks about all his coaching duties and what it's like leading the Valorant team. I'm the Bay Saiyan, and as always, a huge shout out to the Knights' main sponsors, Zinni, Boost Gaming, PNC, Sheets, Zippo, and HyperX. And that's it, Knights Nation. I'll see you next week.
Women make up nearly 50% of all gamers, yet only a small percentage of women play esports professionally. It's time we figure out how to change that. The Knights want to empower women to build their esports empire. Along with our partner PNC Bank, we are adamant about creating a more equitable future for gamers. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, so we'll be tackling the issue from all angles, featuring insights from a variety of subject matter experts and professionals. I'm Kat DeShields Moon with the Knights. Welcome to the Women in Esports podcast.
G A Come on, get loose with the heat. Right now, right now. Think of how you move your body. So get the fuck up. Get up, get up.